Gabbin was once a far more significant town than it is today. First known as Mulgee, the town site was gazetted as Gabbin in 1918. The current name is thought to be Aboriginal in origin and comes from Gabbin Soak, 10 kilometres southeast of town. Originally, Gabbin was a siding on the rail line from Walcatcham to Mount Marshall. Once there was a school, a bakery, general stores, agricultural parts store, fuel depots, a butcher, and a boarding house with tea rooms. Today, the school building has been turned into a private residence, as has one of the old stores. But apart from that and the hall, and another seemingly abandoned store, there is very little left of the community that once existed here. The hall we see today is an expanded version of one that was built to serve the community in the early 1920s. It served not only as a meeting place for social gatherings, but also as Gabbin's first school, with an enrolment of 13 pupils. The town was connected to Woodroring Dam in 1929, and carting water to the town via rail to supplement the local supplies was no longer necessary. Gabbin's heyday was probably in the 1920s, and its long decline started with the Great Depression in the 1930s and continued on into the 1940s with the advent of World War II. By the 1950s, all but 3 of Gabbin's commercial buildings had closed down. But fortunes turned positive again during the 1960s, as farms expanded and large-scale mechanisation had not yet brought about decline in the rural population. At this time, the Gabbin School boasted up to 60 enrolments. With the 1970s came the mechanisation of farms, and the labour force required dropped by about 60%. Although the number of people in the local community has decreased over the years, community spirit remains strong. In 2012, the Heritage Trail was opened, and a series of signboards around town provide valuable information on the town's history. Gabbin also boasts an area around the hall for motorhomers and caravanners to stay overnight for up to 48 hours. Facilities include a toilet, a shower with hot water, seats, a table, plus a gazebo and bins. Although there's no fee for staying overnight, there is a donation box. This helps the local community continue to provide these facilities and make them available for travellers.